Hello traders, FXPIPCOLLECTOR here. Today is Thursday, August 10th. Welcome to today's live stream. Thanks for coming. As always, I definitely appreciate the support. I definitely appreciate everybody showing up, and definitely like and subscribe to the channel. It makes a huge difference for my videos and my live streams to get pushed out to new people. So definitely do so if you have not done so already. And if you have not done so, definitely join my free Discord channel. It's 100% free to join. You'd never have to pay a dime. If you do not want to, it's 100% free. Never have to pay a dime if you don't want. I do offer a Patreon service, which I'll put a link for that in the chat and in the description also, which comes with a trading course. It comes with twice a week Zoom meetings, and it comes with a meeting every single morning at 9:15 a.m. UK time, right at the start of the London session, where I talk about potential trade setups, and we look for, at the dollar pairs and the yen pairs, we look for what direction I'm trading on, what time frame I'm trading on, what pairs I think are going to be the best to trade. So definitely check that out if you have not done so already. So anyways, let's get started. We are here because of the CPI today. We have inflation data coming out for the dollar, as you can see, at 130, and just under a half an hour we got this CPI news, and we also got unemployment claims. Later on we got this Hawker speaks, but that's actually way later on this evening at 9:15 UK time. So we are here for that, so we're definitely going to focus on the dollar pairs today. This is not one of my normal live streams where I look at everything. We're just going to focus on the dollar pairs. Now, today is Thursday, and today is the day that I do my 2-hour Zoom meeting with my premium Patreon members. So that's why we're just going to look at the dollar pairs today. We're going to do like a 45-minute live stream, because in about an hour and a half after the live stream is over, I have to get on with my premium members, and we spend about 2 hours where I teach my strategy and teach what I do to enter trades. So anyways, let's get started right away. And let's start off as usual. Since we have time, we definitely want to do a full top-down analysis all the way from the higher time frames down on the dollar and the DXY, mostly the dollar index. I just use the DXY on the monthly because it has a lot more data than the DXY than the US dollar index does. So we're going to do our full top-down analysis all the way from the monthly down to the 1 hour, and then we're going to apply that other information. We're going to see if we can figure out correlation between pairs. If we can figure out what the most likely thing to happen is on all the dollar pairs, then we're going to be able to figure out what is going to happen at the news, probably before it happens. I have definitely been looking at it a little bit today myself, and I am a little bit mixed on the sort of time frames. Longer time frames, I'm still very confident about my analysis, so let's get started right away. I still think this is an uptrend for a wave A. I still think this is an A, B, C, or B. I believe this is a big wave C. I think that we have the end of a correction right here, the end of an ABC correction, and I believe that this will, over the coming months, and really honestly probably years, because I think this is going to last maybe even until 2030, maybe even, to take this downtrend all the way down and take out these lows. Now that's a very, very high time frame. That's definitely a time frame that most of us are not going to be trading on. Well, I'm definitely going to be checking out the Aussie dollar and all the dollar pairs, so definitely we're going to be primarily focusing on the dollar pairs today. We're going to look at all the dollar pairs. So anyways, looking at the US dollar index, I still believe that this is a downtrend right here. And now I use this US dollar index as a roadmap to help me trade all these other ones, because if I can figure out what the dollar index is going to do, then I can also have a really good idea of what all the other dollar pairs are going to do. So yeah, we're definitely going to look at the Aussie dollar and all the other ones for sure. Hey Wiki, how's it going? Yeah, wow, Big Boss really wants the Aussie dollar. Jeez, so anyways, we're definitely gonna got a nice downtrend right here. Looks like a wave 1. Looks like this is an A, B, C, D, E. And I do believe that this is now, I still think there's a pretty good chance that this is going out for a wave E. I'm not, like I said, I'm kind of a little bit skeptical on the sort of time frames that this is going to go up today. I'm almost starting to think that it's going to go down today and then later on go back up. So that way it makes a proper 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll have to see. Let's go down to the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, I mean, it does kind of look like this wants to go down. I mean, this is all one trend right here. This little spike right here is a little bit of a higher low, but I mean, I still seem to me like that is a five-way pattern right there, and that this is actually now going down. So anyways, let's go down to the 4-hour time frame. So 4-hour time frame, market's definitely moving down pretty good right now. I'm wondering if this right here is like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of 1. I'm wondering if this right here is a wave 2. I'm wondering if this is like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of 3, and that this is an ABC of 4, and that this is actually a wave 5 right here. Like I said, I'm a little undecided whether this is actually a complete trend or not. I was originally this morning thinking that this for sure was going to be a correction and that the market was going to go up again, which I still think is a very good possibility. But if this right here is really a wave 5 and this is the end of a wave 1, that means that this is now going down for a big old wave A, and then probably eventually make a B, and then eventually make a wave C. So we're going to have to look at all dollar pairs and see if this pattern fits better with all the dollar pairs, or whether this pattern fits better with all the dollar pairs, that this is actually a correction to this last move up, and that it's going to end up continuing the uptrend. So let's take a look on the sort of time frames. I mean, on the sort of time frames, it really does look like a downtrend right here. It looks like an A, but it could be a wave 1. This looks like a three-way pattern up for a wave B, but it could be a wave 2. And it does look like it is like a 1, 2, 3, maybe even already got a 4 and a 5 in there. It does kind of look like a wave C. I mean, we're not really bouncing off a fib level or anything like that, but it does look like a potential wave C. So yeah, we definitely got a break of structure down, but that break of structure doesn't really tell me whether this is a wave C or a wave 3. The fact that this looks like a wave 5 on the higher time frames, and the fact that it made a little bit of a higher low, does kind of make me think that we have the end of a trend. If this is the end of a trend right here, then this will go down and take out this low right here, and this will end up being a wave 3. So that's why I'm kind of wondering if this is actually going to end up being a wave 3 today, not a wave C. So let's go down just a little bit more. That's definitely all one trend. This looks like a 1, 2, and this looks like it's all a wave 3. So yeah, it doesn't really look like it's prepared to go up in a big way. I don't know. Let's go to other dollar pairs. Like I said, it kind of almost looks like this could keep on going down in a big wave 3. If this is going to go down in a big wave 3, that means that the same type of things would happen on all these dollar pairs. Or possibly this really is a wave C and it turns up and takes out structure and ends up continuing the uptrend. So we're going to have to figure out if this scenario fits with all the dollar pairs, or if this scenario fits with all the dollar pairs. You know, by the time we go through all these dollar pairs, we should have a good idea which scenario would fit better. So let's go to the euro dollar. So could this euro dollar just be a correction to this move down right here? We are bouncing off the 78% Fibonacci level, as you can see, and it definitely has somewhat of a clear trend. So the question is whether this is an ABC correction and it's going to go down, just like the dollar, or whether this is actually some sort of the end of a correction and the trend is up and it's just going to keep going up. And on the higher time frames, I do believe the trend is up, so I'm starting to wonder if that's actually not even a wave C. It's actually just going to keep on going up. It definitely looks like a possible wave C. I mean, could this be like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 type thing right there, bouncing off the fib level? This is not an ABC, but it's actually a 1, 2, 3, and it just keeps on going. I mean, it definitely could make sense on that one, I guess. And I already know that it would make actually really good sense on the pound dollar just because of the shape of it. And we're bouncing off the 78% on this one also, and it definitely has a little bit of a three-way pattern right there. Like I said, my original thoughts this morning was that this was going to be a correction and that price was going to go down, which it still kind of looks like it's set up for that. But boy, the fact that we're bouncing off a fib level, the fact that we got a higher low, the 78%, it's starting to look like it's just going to keep on going up. Let's go down to the 4-hour time frame, 1-hour time frame. Yeah, that doesn't really look like it's about to go down. Like, it doesn't look like a pattern that's just going to take off to the downside. It almost looks like a pattern that's just going to keep on trending up. Let's see if the pound dollars kind of agrees with that. We already looked at the daily. The daily definitely looks like it could go up. 4-hour time frame, I mean, it definitely looks like a 3 waves up, 3 waves down. It looks like it's trying to form 3 waves up for like a W, and then it could possibly turn down. But on the higher time frames, it does make a lot of sense if this would actually go up, and this is actually like an ABC crescent right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves of C. This is actually like a 1 and a 2. I'm already in quite a few dollar trades, so I'm definitely trying to figure out for my own personal purposes whether I should get out of my dollar trades and maybe even reverse my position or not. Definitely kind of looks like 3 waves up. It definitely looks like 3 waves down. So far, it definitely has 3 waves up. Boy, what do we think? Does have a shape of a trend right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves up. Kind of looks like it's kind of getting ready to go up. Yeah, the yen definitely looks like it's still going up. So maybe if the dollar goes down, the yen will continue to go up because the yen I definitely think is in a wave 3. So if the yen is in a wave 3, then this may end up turning down today. Aussie dollar, big boss. I'm on the Aussie dollar. Make sure you pay attention. Oh, God. So anyways, we definitely have a nice looking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. And this does look like it's getting ready to go up and break structure. I almost think that it is going to break structure, and maybe this is the end of a wave E right here. This is an A, B, C, D, E. 4-hour time frame. I mean, I have this labeled as a ABC, but I'm starting to think maybe it's not an ABC. Maybe this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is not an ABC. It's actually already in a 1, 2, 3. Kind of odd. I mean, it almost seems like the dollar already has the news played in. Like the markets already knows that the dollar is going to go down, and the market already knows that it's going up. Almost looks like the news is already played in. This definitely could be an A. This definitely still could be a B. This definitely could still be a C, but it doesn't look like it's ready to turn. We're not at a fib level. We don't have that 3, 4, 5 shape. We definitely don't have a break of structure. Yeah, gold is another one that we're going to look at in a minute, but gold really looks like it should keep going up rather than going down, honestly. How about the Kiwi dollar? Look at the Kiwi dollar. It's just going up pretty strong. Kiwi dollar also looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave pattern and a sharp turn up. It kind of looks like it's just going to keep going up. It's going to break structure and maybe even over the next few days end up continuing the uptrend. Or possibly making a big crescent, which either way it's going to be a decent move to the upside. 4-hour time frame, I mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This looks like it could be an ABC, but I mean, honestly, at this point, it could be a 1, 2, 3. It could go up, it could break structure, proving that the move is over, and at that point, just keep on going. Yeah, I mean, it does seem like some of these are in an ABC, and it's getting ready to go down, but I'm starting to think that that's just a bull trap. This looks like a trend. It definitely could be a wave A or it could be a wave 1. This looks like a crescent, could be a wave B or it could be a wave 2. This looks like a trend, and it doesn't even look like the trend is over. Even if it's a wave C, I think it needs to go up further and do something like that at least. If it's a wave 3, which I'm almost starting to think it is, it's going to go all the way up. It's going to break this structure and just keep on making higher highs, higher lows, and just keep trending. US dollar Canadian, I mean, this is another one on the higher time frames. I mean, look at the spike we made right here at the 50% fib level. It almost kind of seems like this right here could be already an ABC crescent and that it could be preparing itself to go down. I'm always more likely to believe the higher time frames, and the higher time frames are kind of telling me that the dollar might just keep going down. I mean, it definitely looks like an ABC crescent on the sort of time frames, but that could be just like a bear trap, and it could just be setting itself up for a move to the downside. Which on the Canadian dollar, it kind of makes a lot of sense, especially on a lot of longer time frames. It definitely looks like an ABC right now. So we're going to have to see. I mean, if the news causes a big push up, if it causes a break of structure, then yeah, that's definitely a wave C, and I would definitely go long, but it kind of looks like the news is going to come out and it's just going to go down like crazy and just keep on trending. US dollar Swiss, this is another one that kind of looks like it could be already in an ABC correction because of this right here. I have on my other set of charts, which I keep only for my members, I already had this labeled as an ABC. And it's starting to look more and more like that is an ABC, honestly. And that the correction is actually already over. Look at that. We're bouncing right off the 38% too. This looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ABC. 38% bounce. 1, 2, and we're getting ready to make a 3. I think I'm about ready to change my mind on all these dollar pairs from what I said this morning in my morning videos. This looks like a trend. This looks like a correction. This looks like a trend. This looks like a trend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave 1. This looks like an A, B, C, D, E. Wave 2. We may already be in a wave 3. It may just keep on going. Honestly, the entry may have been at like 6:30 this morning when I originally got in these pairs. I got out of bed this morning at like 6:20, and like first thing I did was went short the dollar because I saw right here that it was moving. Right out of bed when I saw the dollar, and man, it almost looks like the entry was then. Kind of almost looks like the entry was at 6 o'clock this morning for this news. I mean, I definitely see a little bit of a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shape, so I wouldn't be surprised if it did go up. Like I said in my morning videos, I was thinking that this was going to be a wave C, but boy, it's starting to make more sense that it's actually already just going in its direction. Well, what that would mean for the dollar yen, though. I'm not really sure. I mean, I definitely do see the possibility of this being like a big correction and this going down again, but it doesn't really make sense when you look at all the yen pairs that would go down like that. Let's see those shorter time frames. I definitely see a little bit of a 5-way pattern here too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's already turning down. Maybe it's just going to be like the beginning of a correction, and then the yen will pick back up later on and take it back up. I could see this going up too, though. It looks like 3 waves down, unless it's a 3 and it just keeps stretching out. Yeah, kind of a little bit of a tough one because the higher time frames are telling me this is going up. Shorter time frames telling me that it could. Yeah, this is kind of a yen and a dollar thing, though. Shorter time frames do kind of look like it could keep going up. Gold is the one that kind of looks like it could keep going up too, because of what I see on the longer time frames. I mean, this is a trend for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even if this gold is not really going to keep trending up like I've been saying and make new highs, even if this does end up being a wave A, it seems like this would have to be a wave B, and this would have to go up and make a C, which would be a big move to the upside. We're already basically right at that 78%. I mean, it kind of looks like gold needs to go up. You think the yen is going to get stronger, as in the yen pairs are going to go down? I don't think they're quite ready for that. Maybe, but I'm not really too convinced about that. Gold doesn't really have a break of structure yet either, though. I mean, it's definitely lower lows, lower highs, and this move up definitely does not have a break of structure. But it would make a lot of sense if this was already over. Wow. It looks like 3 waves down. It looks like 3 waves up. It looks like 1, 2, 3 waves down. 78% bounce. Kind of looks to me like this may just keep on going up. Yeah, I definitely see what you mean on the sort of time frames. I mean, it definitely looks like a 3-way pattern, right to the 50% fib. In the 1 hour time frame, if I was only looking at the 1 hour time frame, I would say the news is going to come out and this thing's going to go down for sure. But I'm always more liable to check to trust the higher time frames, and the higher time frames tell me that this is a trend, and that what happens after a trend, you get a correction. What happens after a correction, you get another trend. The market needs to move at least in a 3-way pattern, unless this right here is a motor wave correction, which I'm really not too convinced that that is. I think it's either a wave 1 or a wave A. I still almost think that it could be a wave 1. I think it's a wave B or a wave C. I mean, a wave B or a wave 2. And I still think that this is more likely a wave C or a wave 3, which means that the dollar would probably go down and gold would probably go up today. How about silver? Boy, silver definitely doesn't look very bullish. It still really looks like a three-way pattern down, though, and it definitely looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe this is going to make a higher low, and the news is going to cause it to just take off to the upside. Yeah, it's a good question, definitely. Oh, got a new Patreon member. Thanks for the support if somebody's watching. Definitely, like I said, today is my Zoom meeting for the Patreon members, so if anybody's interested in that, the link to join is in the chats and in the description. Like I always say, you do not have to join my Patreon service, but if you want to get access to my members forecast area, the meeting that I do every single morning at 9:15 UK time, and if you want access to the trading course, which is 35 videos, 7.5 hours of content, then the link for that is in the chats and in the description. You can join my Discord channel 100% for free, but you're not going to have access to any of that stuff. Boy, silver really looks like this is impulsive up, break of structure, and this is corrective down, like this is getting ready to suit up in a big wave 3. Gold doesn't look like that. This dollar yen does kind of look like it could go up. Maybe the dollar will go down, but the yen will keep going down too. I don't know. US dollar Swiss still looks like it kind of could go down too. Boy. And it kind of looks like, yeah, it almost kind of looks like it could go up too, honestly. These sort of time frames all tell me that the dollar is going to go up. Longer time frames don't really tell me that, though. This one doesn't look like it's going down. It looks like it's in the middle of a 3. This one kind of looks like it's in the middle of a 3. Yeah, I could possibly see this being a wave 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm just going to hold my trades for now, and if it turns down, I'll just get out and reverse my position. I got a really good entry, so I'm not really too concerned. Man, this doesn't really look like it's over. I think if this was a wave C, it would have to go up more to finish off the wave C, maybe all the way up to the 50%, and then go back down. Kind of an interesting pattern, that's for sure. Let's see, DXY, dollar index. Yeah, dollar index is definitely approaching this 61.8. Boy, it looks like an ABC on these sort of time frames. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of C. It definitely looks like an ABC on these sort of time frames. That's the problem I'm having. But then you go up to the daily, and how do I know when a trend is over? If I see a break of structure, I know a trend is over. If I see a lower high, I know a trend is over. Just like this lower high right there. That made a lower high, and then bam, look at the move down it made. This may be making a lower high and then getting ready to make a big move down. I think I'm more out to trust the longer time frames. Like I always say, I have to trust the longer time frames. Yeah, it's a little bit of a tough day. I mean, if I trust the longer time frames, I'm going to say the dollar's going down. If I trust the shorter time frames, I'm going to say the dollar's going up. So I think I'm going to have to stick with the longer time frames. Does it make sense if this goes down? It definitely makes sense if this goes up on the daily. Pound dollar would really make sense if this is the end of an ABC correction and this goes up. All the higher time frames look like they're getting ready to make a big move up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Break of structure. Looks like it's going up. I think those sort of time frames, as usual, the sort of time frames are just messing with people, trying to get people to go long the dollar, when really the dollar's going to go down. Hey Fly Moon, hey Mark, how's everybody doing? Hey Nagolin, sorry about your names, I'm awful at pronouncing some names. US dollar Canadian also looks like it's getting ready. It looks like an ABC, 50% bounce. It looks like it's getting ready to go down. Kiwi dollar, same thing. Swiss dollar already looks like an ABC. 1, 2, 3 waves up. That looks like an ABC that's just barely starting. Dollar yen. I don't know. Could that possibly be a three-way pattern right there? Now it's getting ready to make a big move down. Maybe this really is a wave A and this really is a wave B and it's going down for a C. And gold. Gold is another one that really seems to me like gold is the one that really gave me doubts about the dollar going up, because this really looks like it's going up. This looks like a trend. This looks like kind of a strong move down, but it definitely looks like a correction. We're at the 78%. That looks like it's going up for either a wave C or wave 3. And I already know if I go to the much higher time frames that I'm very, very bearish, because the weekly, 1, 2, 3 waves down, up, down, higher, low, bam. All these pairs I'm pretty bearish. Yana, I don't know if she's here today, but Yana was the one that originally told me that this could be an ABC or B right here, and that this could be making a lower high and go down for a wave C. That would actually make a wicked lot of sense on the weekly. US dollar Swiss, I mean, look at these candles. They're pulling back and everything. I mean, this looks very, very bearish on the weekly. 3 minutes until news. I think I've pretty much made my decision. I think that this right here looks like an ABC correction, but I don't think it is. I think this is a 1. I think this is a 2. I think it's going to keep going down for a 3. This is a 1 and a 2, and then this is a 1 and a 2 of 3, and it's going to go down and make a 3 of 3. Kiwi dollar. Kiwi dollar, I still think is in a correction to this move up right here. I still think the Kiwi dollar needs to go up in a big way. Same thing with the Aussie dollar. I still think the Aussie dollar needs to go up in a big way. I think this is all a correction to this move up. A, B, C, D, E, and then bam, back up it goes. Pound dollar, I really think the pound dollar is in some sort of a correction and it's going to keep going up for a big wave 3. And the euro dollar definitely looks like it's going up. So I think I pretty much made my decision. And this one is the reason why the dollar index is actually the reason why I still am kind of bearish on this. But look at this last candle with a big spike, and then this candle has a big spike. It looks like it's getting ready to go down. So what do? Let's go down to the shorter time frames. I can't watch the dollar index because the dollar index lags like crazy during the news. So we're probably going to have to watch the DXY, as much as I do not like to watch the DXY on these shorter time frames. Let's go right down to like the 5-minute time frame and see what's going to happen at this news. We got about 50 seconds until the news comes out. This morning I was saying that I was bullish on the dollar at the news, and it still looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it's going to go up on the short time frames. But I'm almost thinking more and more that it's not. We're going to have to see. I mean, if it goes up, I definitely wouldn't be surprised at all. I mean, that actually makes much more sense. But on the higher time frames, it doesn't make sense. So I'm definitely still bearish on the dollar. I think there's a good chance it may go down. Let me get my charts open, so if I do have to close my trades, I'm prepared. And I will be prepared to reverse my position if that's the case too. So we got about 5 seconds, 3 seconds, so let's see what happens. Down dollar, come on, go down, 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 down. Yes, awesome. Man, look at that chart that thing made. Boy, I can't even imagine how many people just got stopped out. Wow, look at it go. Man, oh man, oh man. Don't we love to be able to read the market? My old mentor said that once you learn how reading the market is like reading the book, once you learn the alphabet, reading a book is simple. But when you're a child, reading the book is like so difficult. But once you learn to read the alphabet, you can read a book. The market's the same way. Once you learn to read the market, it's simple. Wow, we called this one pretty much perfectly. Look at the euro dollar. Up she goes. I mean, it still could possibly be a wave C, but I don't really think so. Oh yeah, look at the pound. Up. Man, I hope I'm not the only one raking in the friggin' dough today. Wow, man. Awesome, awesome, awesome trades. I am so glad I didn't exit my trades like I was kind of thinking about exiting my trades. Look at that. That is awesome. Yeah, thanks a lot, buddy. Hopefully I'm not the only one in these trades. I've been in these trades since 6:30 this morning UK time. I was thinking about getting out of them too, but boy, am I glad I didn't. Because this turned out to be a very, very profitable day. Finally. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I don't think this is an ABC anymore. I definitely think it's a 1, 2, 3. Look at it go. Ah, man, good job, Jimmy. That's awesome, buddy. That was awesome. Yeah, that was really good. We called this one perfectly today. We couldn't have done much better if we had insider information. Jeez, I don't want to say that too loud on YouTube because people are going to think I do because I write about these news events quite often. But like my mentor said, once you learn how to read the market like you read the alphabet, it's just like picking up a book and turning the pages. You just read the market like you read the alphabet. Thanks a lot, Jimmy. I'm glad that I'm not the only one in some good trades today. That's awesome. Really, really nice day. I don't even know what happened with the CPI news, and honestly, I don't really care. It was negative, right? Negative, yeah, negative for the dollar. And unemployment rates were negative too. So inflation did go up a little, which means that Jerome Powell has probably got the green light to keep raising keep raising interest rates next time. What's it look like on the daily time frame? Man, that could be the end of a wave E, or it could be the end of a wave 1. Like this could be a 1, this could be a 2, and it could go up for a 3, 4, 5 still. We're going to have to see what it looks like over the next couple of days. Yeah, well, that's kind of, you really have to trust these longer time frames. I mean, these sort of time frames are telling us to go long. If we were on these sort of time frames and we didn't even care about the longer time frames, we would have ended up pretty sad, that's for sure. We would have ended up losing some trades, no doubt about it. It probably is going to pull back, so be prepared for that. It's pretty common for the news to pull back like that, but that's probably because everybody's like trying to go short now because everybody just lost their long positions. I gotta turn my AC on. Sorry if you hear the buzzing in the background. It's been very, very hot where I am lately. Yeah, I mean, it could be a second reaction. Sometimes we get those spike reversals. Definitely could be a second reaction. We'll have to see, I guess. Kind of up to you. I mean, I guess this could definitely make a spike reversal. I don't really think it is, but it could. We've seen it happen. Definitely seen it happen many times. They're just still trapping the buyers, most likely. Yeah, it's pretty hot where I am right now. I try not to run the AC during my meetings, but it's almost necessary. Because you can definitely hear the buzzing. Yeah, it's pulling back a lot, isn't it? What do we got for fibs on here? We got too many fibs. We gotta be careful. It still could be an ABC correction, so we don't want to get too excited yet. Yeah, I'm sure they were. I mean, I still think on this very high time frame, this thing's going up. I still think we're in a wave 3. I think we're going up in a big way, but yeah, I don't think there's much to worry about, honestly. I don't really think there's too much to worry about there. Yeah, what happened with gold? Yeah, look at gold. That's a pretty big move up too. We're definitely spiking off some fib levels, but I'm sure they're probably just trying to trap some more people in some sells before they really keep pumping it. US dollar yen. What about the yen pairs? I do like to look real quick just to see. Oh, look, they're still going up. Wow, the Aussie and the Kiwi are going up pretty strong. All the yen pairs are still going up pretty strong. They are making a little bit of a spike, but that's extremely common for the news to see a spike like that. And this one just broke a recent high too, so that's extremely common for that to spike. Is that wave 4? Oh yeah, it just broke structure. We just broke structure right there. It definitely hasn't held above structure, but boy, that does not look like an ABC anymore. That looks like a 1, 2, 3. Yeah, definitely. Like I said, the real entry was at like 6 o'clock this morning. The real market makers knew what was going to happen, and they've had their positions on since first thing this morning. Man, I think this is ending in ABC cuts, and it's going to keep going down. Gold, look at gold. That's holding nicely. Break of structure will tell us that this pattern's over. Hasn't done that yet, but boy, it definitely looks like it. Yeah, I was just gonna say, Menu, that we need to see a break of structure to really confirm it, but it's getting close. It's getting real close to breaking structure. That's what's gonna confirm this move is over. Just like Menu was saying, a BOS break of structure. Wow, awesome trades. Very, very nice. So, like I said, if anybody does want to join my Discord channel, it's 100% free to join. You never have to pay a dime if you do not want to. My channel currently has 3,956 members. This is my Discord channel right here. This is the public channel. And this is all just today. It's a very, very lively chat. Almost 4,000 members, and then we also have trade ideas. We got people posting their charts in here, trade ideas. I post charts sometimes in here. Everybody posts their charts. As you can see, I'm also live streaming right now on Discord, so if you want to watch this on Discord, you definitely can. This is the members only chat area where where you're only allowed to be if you're a member. So definitely, this is pretty nice, real nice. So if anybody is interested in joining my Discord channel, it's 100% free to join. You never have to pay a dime if you do not want to. If you do want to join my Patreon service, it comes with the morning streams that I do every morning at 9:15 a.m. It also comes with a trading course, 35 videos, 7.5 hours of content. And it also comes with the twice a week Zoom meetings, which is on Tuesday and on Thursday. So we have a Zoom meeting today because today is Thursday. We have a Zoom meeting today. So if anybody's interested in joining my Patreon service, it is there. Did the gold break structure? No, it's pulling back. Everything is definitely pulling back. Big spikes on some of these things, huh? Gonna go right back to the starting line. Yeah, I'm still long on the euro, I'm still long on the pound, I'm long on the Aussie, I'm short on the Swiss. And I'm probably not going to exit those trades unless I see a really good reason to. That spike right there is definitely not a good reason to exit. I mean, I definitely could picture some of these turning back down, but we'll see. Some of them definitely do look like a correction still. And if it does turn back down, oh well, I'll exit my longs, I'll reverse my position, I'll go short. Not too big of a deal. Look at that, we're going right back to the starting line. That's hilarious. Once you watch these news for a while, you'll see, I mean, the market will move, it'll go right back to the starting line, and then everybody's going to start going long again. People that probably got stopped out already are going to start going long again. And then I wouldn't be surprised if it just kept on drifting down, honestly. Big old spiky. Big spike. Let's see if it's going to be a spike reversal or if it's going to just trap everybody in a long for a second time. They really can't do much but watch, I guess. Let's see. Ooh. Boy, maybe it is going to be a spike reversal. Boy, it's starting to break structure. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Wow. Maybe that is going to be a spike reversal. Uh-oh. It's starting to look like a spike reversal, everyone. Let's see if it's a trap or if it's a spike reversal. Really no way of knowing. Traps. Could definitely be a trap. We'll see. If it holds like that, I'm exiting my shorts and I'm going long for sure. Probably just trapping people in a long, but you never know. It could be a spike reversal. News is definitely known for spike reversals. Yeah, those job numbers are completely useless. To me, at least. I don't really care at all what those numbers say, because the market, it could be extremely negative for the dollar and the thing could shoot up like a rocket, or it could be extremely positive for the dollar and the thing would shoot down like a rocket. So you can't trust those numbers. Big money knows that everybody's trading off those numbers, and everybody sees that it's negative. They probably are going to try to drive it up. Big money knows how retail traders trade, and they do everything they can to trap you into bad trades, so they can grab every bit of your money and then take off. Grab your money and run. Now, if the charts tell me this thing's reversing, that's a different story. The charts I'll believe. The numbers I don't believe at all. Yeah, completely back to the starting line. Yeah, it's one liquidity grab to another. Yeah, those nobody cares about those numbers. The market doesn't care about those numbers that just came out. It could be time to sell. I'm not going to sell yet, but depending on what I see in the next half an hour or so, I could be a seller. Like I said, I'm prepared to go short for sure, but I don't really see a reason to go short yet. That big spike doesn't give me a reason to go short. No way. I've seen this game played too many times. I've been watching these news events for about 13 years now. Actually, 14 years now. I've seen this game before. Big spike, back to the starting line. So first of all, it looked like a perfect ABC correction. Everybody was probably already long. They had their stop loss down here someplace. Everybody just got stopped out of their long. And then it went way down and everybody just went short. Now it's all the way back up here. People are second guessing their shorts and they're starting to exit their shorts and go long. And what I believe could happen is they could go down again. So they're just trapping the buyers, they're trapping the sellers, they're grabbing as much liquidity as they possibly can, and then bam, they're just going to keep it going. Yeah, I've seen this, but like I said, I mean, if the euro dollar turns down, I'll definitely be ready to go short. But I'm not convinced yet that to go short. Definitely not. So, starting to get more convincing though, isn't it? Starting to get a little more convincing little by little. We got a break of structure on the 15-minute time frame. If it holds above that structure, I'm definitely reversing my position. We just barely had a 15-minute candle close. This is the only part that I dislike about trading the news, is you have to wait so long for the market to settle down. Yeah, trap everybody. Are you going short, Mark, under the euro dollar? I'm not convinced yet. I still think there's a chance it could go down again, but like I said, I'm letting the market tell me what's going to happen. I'm not making any assumptions anymore. We were definitely right about the short. I'm still short. And look at it. Until it breaks and holds above that structure, I'm staying short. Hey Stefan, how's it going, buddy? Nice to see you. Yeah, well, I don't know. I think I'm holding my shorts on the dollar. I'm short the dollar a bunch of ways. I'm still long on the euro dollar, I'm still long on the pound, I'm still long on the Aussie, and I'm still short on the Swiss. Yeah. I'm still short on the dollar already, so I don't know. I've been short since 6:30 this morning, probably way up here some places where I got short. So I'm not really too concerned about this little spike around that we got going on. I'm still sitting on a nice profit, so I'm not really too concerned at all about what they're doing. Like I said, if they close above this structure, then I will let the market tell me that it's going up. It hasn't closed below that structure yet, above that structure, so I'm still short. Sometimes you just gotta relax and just chill out. So many people probably went short, and then people went long, and then people went short again, and people are going long and short. And the people who just relax, settle down, take some deep breaths, are probably the ones that are going to turn out having a really, really good day. Yeah, thanks, buddy. Yeah, you've been really helping out in the community lately. I really appreciate you stopping back in. I really like experienced traders in the community because it really helps everybody. You know, I mean, sometimes like that trading stock the other day posted this WXY that I've been looking at on gold, and I didn't even notice it, but he was right about that WXY, I think. Teamwork makes for dreamwork. Oh, there he is. Yeah. Trading stock gave me the WXY I got on gold. Stefan is always posting some really good ideas in the chats. We got Jenskin, or whatever his name is always doing some good stuff. Robbie, we got a whole bunch of people that are really, really, really helpful in the group, which is awesome because it makes for a really helpful for everybody. So yeah, it's still pushing down. Like I said, I do have a Zoom meeting later on, so I'm probably not going to stay on for too much longer. I just wanted to stay on long enough to see if we could really settle in on a direction here. I think the euro, like I said, I'm still long on the euro dollar. I'm still long on the pound. I'm still long on the Aussie. I'm still short on the Swiss. I sorted the dollar pretty hard this morning at 6:30 a.m. UK time. Yeah, I'm still long on the euro. You're long on the euro too, aren't you, trading stock? I thought I heard you say this morning that you were already long. You're the one that said that this is probably going to be a failed wave 5 or whatever on the dollar. And I starting to believe you on that. Yeah, long on the pound. Good job, Stefan. Sweet. Trading stock is still long too. Awesome. We're not letting this news bullcrap bother us, are we? We've seen this too many times. Yeah. It's not really doing a whole lot now. It does look like it's going down. Let's see. Did gold finally break above structure? Gold was actually moving up very strong. Oh, it definitely. Gold is still in a wicked pullback. Dollar yen, that's more of a yen thing than anything. Swiss, yeah. Kiwi and the Aussie broke structure. Pound definitely broke up. The euro, same thing. Yeah, I think we're all set. I don't really think we have too much to worry about. we'll see. Like I said, I'm 100% ready to reverse my position if need be, but I don't really think it's needed. Pretty slow going now. All the excitement's starting to settle in. Yeah, take care, Stefan. Talk to you later. Have a good day. Happy trading to you also. Yeah, I don't think we got too much to worry about on these. Whoops. Ooh, look at the euro yen. Wow. That's like 100% at wave 3. Pound yen, wave 3. Aussie yen and even Kiwi yen are starting to look like they're getting ready to make a wave 3. Canadian yen, wave 3, I bet. Swiss yen still going up, still all part of a wave 3. Man, these yen pairs are another ones that we were talking about in this morning's meeting that I do only for my Patreon members. And we've been talking about these yen pairs pretty heavily. Yeah, I don't think it's turning. I think it will keep going up. I wouldn't be surprised if it kind of went into some sort of a correction and then went up later on, maybe tonight or something, but it seems like it's going up. It could just keep going up, honestly. Oh, okay. Long at 20. Nice. Oh, yeah, you got in before the news too, didn't you? Yeah, you definitely got in before the news, didn't you, Minyo? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Thanks a lot, Trading Sock. I appreciate that. I like to try to keep the service really cheap too. I mean, when I spent all that time in a trading community like mine, it was a lot of money, that's for sure, compared to what I charge. And this was a lot of years ago. What's that, Wiki? Was it possible for the dollar? Yo, US? I'm not sure what you're asking, Wiki, about the dollar. Oh, you lost power. Really? You're hanging out on the beach and you lost power? Ah, you missed some of the excitement, didn't you? So on the dollar, I was saying if it breaks and holds above here, then I'm going to reverse my position. Oh, it lost Wi-Fi 5 minutes before the... Wow. It's almost like they planned that to mess with you. Just to see if you had good nerves or not. Wow. I was saying on the dollar, if it breaks and holds above structure, then I'm going to reverse my position. If it doesn't break and hold above structure, I'm going to hold my shorts. I went short this morning at 6:30 a.m. UK time, someplace up in here. Probably at this break of structure somewhere. Yeah, I know. Wow, that was kind of strange. Pretty odd, that's for sure. Look at it. Oh yeah, the dollar is definitely going down. And I think Trading Saw kind of hit it on the head when he said that there was a failed wave 5 right there this morning. Because originally I was thinking this was going to be an ABC. And this morning when I made my AM videos, I said this is probably going to be an ABC and it's probably going to go back up. But this afternoon when I was looking at the charts with a little less time restrictions, I realized that, and I was looking at Trading Sock and some other stuff that other people were posting, and I was like, yeah, I don't think this is it. I think it's going down. It definitely seems like it's going down. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to keep an eye on my charts. Maybe I'll put in a little alert on my chart right here. I'm going to put an alert right here, and if price passes that, then I'll know that I need to reverse my position. US dollar create, and then I'm going to put another alert down here, and if a dollar passes that, then I know it's time to celebrate. Add an alert there and create. Yeah, now I can literally just go hang out until my Zoom meeting, which is in about 2 hours. What's up? Are you still holding longs on natural gas for key? I haven't looked at it since we were talking about it, but are you still holding longs? Oh no, I bet you're short already, aren't you? Yeah, I would say short is the way to go. Look at that. I mean, it definitely could be a correction. It probably actually is a correction, but I mean, it may be a correction to this whole move up. It may end up doing something like this, and that's going to be a pretty big move to the downside. You've been killing it on that natural gas. Awesome. I love to hear it. It's really, really good. You know, even oil. I know you're short on oil too, so that must be looking a little better too. Awesome. That's really good. People are killing it lately. It's awesome. I think the pound dollar is going up. I'm still long on the pound. I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't really go up too much now, but what do we have for news tomorrow? That's a good point. What do we have for news tomorrow? Oh, we got GDP for the pound tomorrow. And we got that consumer confidence, consumer sentiment, that is. We got PPI news tomorrow for the dollar, and I will be live streaming for this consumer sentiment news right here. That's probably, this consumer sentiment news I think is more important than the PPI news. So I will be live streaming tomorrow for that. Tomorrow is Friday, so we'll be doing our normal Friday live stream. And I'm already, like I said, I'm bullish on the euro, I'm bullish on the pound, bullish on the Aussie, bullish on the Kiwi. I'm bearish on this, and I'm bullish on this because of the yen now, because of the dollar. And I'm definitely bullish on gold and silver. Ooh, look at silver. That made like a little wave 5 reversal right there. 3, 4, wave 5 reversal. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot I was thinking that Turkey was in the EU, so yeah, you really was set off from the whole world for a few minutes there. That's hilarious. You were probably like what the heck is going on here? Yeah. What was that, Yana? Oh, you've been using your phone. I've been trying to teach myself this week to trade from my phone. Every trade that I've entered this week, I've entered from my phone. I've been analyzing my charts on my computer, but every trade I'm entering on my phone this week. So that way I can train myself to be a little more mobile. A while back, I did a survey on my Discord. Which this is my Discord channel, it's 100% free to join. A while back I did a survey to see how many people actually use the trade from their phone, and 56 out of everybody that voted trade from their phone. Most people trade from their phone. Most people trade from their desktop computer, but their phone came in second. And then laptop computer came in third. And I don't know what other would be. Maybe tablet, but I already had tablet, so it's very interesting to me because I've always traded from either my tablet or my desktop computer. I've never traded from my phone. So it was very interesting to me that so many people trade from their phone, because to me it's just very difficult. But it's really not that difficult. It's just hard to get a good view on things from your cell phone. It's just not easy. But I got the new Galaxy Z Fold 5 just this week, and it's pretty much is a tablet, so it's pretty much like having a tablet in your pocket, so it actually makes trading from your phone not only easy, but kind of nice too. trading from your computer is complicated. I'm totally the opposite. I think trading from my computer is trading from my phone is complicated, especially if I'm using limit orders, which I do trade with limit orders a lot. Because if I'm trading on my phone, I got to make sure that I get these numbers right. If I'm trading from my computer, I just put a line there and I just copy and paste a number. I just go like this. I go here and I just copy and paste it right into my charts, and it's easy to do limit orders like that. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm trying to do. I analyze my charts, Yana, from my phone. I analyze my charts from my computer, and then I'm trying to make it so I can enter and exit trades from my phone. Yeah, trading stock, I'm the same way, computer all the way, but I'm trying to learn. Us old guys need to start learning, because man, some people don't even have a computer. There's people that don't even have a computer. They trade from their phone completely. Yeah, you got two phones trying to figure out what's going on. I use a Wanda. Wow, nice. One for me and one for the trades. Nice, awesome. Oh, thank you for the support. Definitely, I love how everybody likes to stop in for my live streams. It's a big help. Ah, you trade from your phone too, Mark. Wow. I'm really surprised how many people actually do, because it's just, for me, it's just so difficult. I could, even with the Galaxy Fold 5, which has this like huge screen, it's still a little bit of a pain in the butt to trade from my phone. Yeah, I'm still bullish on the euro. I don't think it's over. I wouldn't be surprised if it kind of made a correction for the next few hours and did something like this, and then later on went up. But I'm definitely still bullish on this. I'm definitely still bullish on that. Very bullish on that for sure. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Analyze from my PC and trade from my phone. Especially in the morning, because in the morning I can analyze my charts for a good hour and a half or so, and then I can just trade from my phone throughout the day without worrying about analyzing my phones. I always had a Microsoft Surface, so that way I could run Microsoft programs on my tablet. And that's what I would pretty much never leave home without my tablet. But that also means that I would have to bring a backpack with me everywhere I went, which is kind of a pain in the butt. So yeah, I don't really think anything's going on. Like I said, I got an alert on my phone if this goes above. If it breaks above this high and holds, I'm going to exit my trades and go long. If it breaks below here, I'm just going to celebrate. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I got a Zoom meeting in 2 hours, so if any of you are a Patreon member, my Zoom meeting is in less than 2 hours now, so I'm definitely going to go take a little bit of a break, relax for a little bit, do a couple other things, and then I will be ready for the Patreon Zoom meeting. So if anybody else is interested in becoming a Patreon so they can participate in these Zoom meetings that I do twice a week, and 30-minute live streams that I do every single morning at 9:15 a.m., or you also get access to the 35 video trading course with 7.5 hours of content, then that is the link to join. If you just want to join my Discord channel, which is 100% free to join, then the link for that is in the chat and in the description also. So definitely be careful. Yeah, I can't drink a glass of wine before my Zoom meeting, or else I'll sound like a mofu during the Zoom meeting and you guys will be laughing at me. But maybe after the Zoom meeting it'd be a good day to have some beer or something. I bought some honey beer. I got it in the fridge. I haven't tried it yet. I've never tried honey beer before. It was at the festival that I went to. I don't know. Maybe I'll open that up tonight. I guess it's made from honey, I guess. I don't know. So if it breaks above here, I will no beer. If it breaks down here, then honey beer tonight. How about that? I've never had it. Maybe tonight's the night to try it. I'm gonna try it out. I went to a medieval festival a couple weekends ago, and they had honey beer and honey liquor. I bought some honey liquor, and I already drank that. Yeah, exactly. We'll all drink a glass of wine. Yeah, I'll talk to everybody at the Zoom meetings. So if you have not done so already, definitely like and subscribe to my channel, and I will be live streaming tomorrow at my normal time. So everybody have a good day. Honey Need makes me think of Harry Potter. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, definitely. Have a good one. See everybody later on at the Zoom meeting if you are there. Talk to everybody later. Thanks and happy trading.